Hello, everyone. Our topic for Group 6, which is analyzing how the strategies would be, regarding electric vehicle adoption. As we know, how the gasoline prices are going to very high and at an alarming rate, but still people are not going ahead with adoption of electric vehicles. So let us understand how this completely things would be working out. Okay, so moving ahead, let us understand what exactly this complete journey started, or what exactly this automotive industry is all about. So, as the world moves towards sustainable transportation solutions, electric vehicles are the complete at the forefront of this transition, promising completely reduced emissions and energy efficiencies. So here are complete, how EV faces challenges such as high upfront cost or limited charging infrastructures. So we are going to understand these barriers and devising effective strategies, how to address them in imperative, which is for accelerating the adoption of electric mobility. Okay, so moving ahead, let us understand how this complete hypothesis would be regarding it. So first of all, I would like to highlight over here. We are much aware about the EV industry, which is, Tesla. Even we have much more competitors in the market for it right now, which is one of the top I know is Rivian as well. So others are also coming in the market, like Hyundai is also coming. Even many other companies are also going ahead with Audi and BMW as well. Now, what we want to achieve here is the successful widespread adoption of, how EV is contingent upon a combination of factors, that is including, consumer preferences, government policies, technological advancements, and regional market dynamics. So, we hypothesize that the growth of EV sales, particularly in battery electric vehicles, is positively influenced by consumer awareness, supportive government policies, advancements in charging infrastructure, and improvements in EV technology. So, understanding this, we are going to anticipate the regional variations in adoption rates, demographic disparities, and pricing considerations, which will play an important role in shaping the trajectory of EV adoption. So, through this complete analysis of EV sales data, which we are going to use, and the market trends, coupled with different insights into consumer attitudes and policy effectiveness, we aim to validate this hypothesis and provide actionable recommendations for accelerating the transition to electric mobility. So that is what we are focusing. Different methods over here which we are going to see is through the medium of data quality, outliers, data points, correlation analysis, which will also be performed to explore relationships between different variables in the data set. So our complete project is focusing on Power BI, where we have also created our dashboard. So we'll understand much more in detail going ahead.
Hi, Professor. Talking about the next slide, I would be discussing about the dashboard in the next slide. But before that, I just quickly want to highlight on the point where we have factors which are actually influencing the electrical vehicle adoption, in which the first one is the government policies and incentives. So, in a way, government can actually subsidize or play a very crucial role in influencing the EV purchasing decisions, because if people are rewarded with certain incentives where they can save the climate and save the world from global warming, then definitely they are going to take an initiative. The second one is technological innovation. Like there should be battery technology, and there should be a lot of centers, or rather than like the way we have petrol pumps, there should be EV battery charging points available, very accessible, so that people are open to that ideology that even if they are switching to the electric vehicle, they get the access nicely. And third one is the demographic differences. Then it should not be that far, and it should be in a very reachable location. Moving on to the next slide, I would like to talk about the dashboard which we used and how like the electric vehicle purchase in US and Canada has been playing role. So we took the help of a couple of visualization tools, including the donut, then the line graph, and then we had the bar graph, which is suggesting that before the EV purchase was not that much in demand, but lately, yes, in US it's in high demand, whereas as in Canada it's not been favorable. People are somewhat unlikely to buy or switch into EV, which is not a good sign. Maybe there's less awareness because in US we have Tesla, which has come in, and people are adopting into such vehicles, and they are more aware. So this is what my dashboard was, and I took the help of a data set. I used it, and hence I came down to this dashboard. Moving on to the next slide, I try to analyze the electric vehicle adoption trends. There were the EV sales trend, then regional variations, and then the data quality assessment. These all things is what I did, which should be actually done when you adopt the EV trends. Moving on to the next slide, I would like to recommend for accelerating EV adoption. There are a few pointers, like we have, as I said, we can have more government policies, then enhancing charging infrastructure, then technological advancement. These all factors could help in the acceleration of EV adoption by the people. Last but not the least, talking about the summary of the electric vehicle adoption. So we have growth in EV adoption. Then there are definitely challenges which we are facing. Like as per my study, which I did during the making of this presentation, I have seen that people are not willing to buy in Canada as compared to US. It's the major cause is the awareness, and the government is not talking about it. Then the third part is the stakeholder collaboration. Like across EV system, it must collaborate from like what are the trends and what benefits they could get. So this is what I actually worked upon. And last but not the least, I would really thank you for this opportunity that I got to understand the importance of the electric vehicle and how it's going to be really safe and very environment friendly. So I would suggest there should be more awareness, and I believe people will definitely switch into it. So that's about it. Thank you from my end and my team members' end as well.